Okay, we're all set up. Um, as you can see, I went to Chick-fil-A today. I was in the passenger seat with my dad, and there's a new Chick-fil-A on Craig Road that opened up. So they just keep opening up. So I went there and got a sandwich, and it's crazy because when I was at SCAD, Savannah College of Art and Design, my weightlifting coach would say before a weightlifting competition, because he would like compete and stuff. He was this black guy from like Louisville or something, and because he would always talk about Louisville's basketball team, and he said he would like curl up in a ball and get all the covers on him right before 2 days before a competition, and he would just rest and not do anything. And then he would also go to a movie and put in his pocket these Chick-fil-A sandwiches and and eat those during the movie, in the movie theater. So I don't know, for some reason that's always stuck with me that he said that. And now it's like we can't even go to a movie theater, with all this going on with coronavirus. So hopefully we can get back to some sort of normalcy if they come out with a cure. One of my visions, I said that there would be a cure. Okay, so that's part of the 138 days spoken of in Daniel 12, which is 1335. So, I could be wrong. I have like 90% prophecy fulfillment. I only had like one that didn't come true back when I was prophesying, and then they would come true like the next day or so. So that could have been the case with this 138 too. It might have already all happened, but we'll see. So, all right, now what I see is the spirit of this right here, this article. Competing in the Olympics made fencing star Monica Aksamit broke. Okay, this spirit, all right, this spirit is the same spirit as this here. Hong Kong office of Estee Lauder companies. Go to history on Wikipedia of the Estee Lauder companies. Okay. Jeepak Duman worked there and would surf at the beach when he wasn't working. He wrote stories and learned to drive the buses in Hong Kong. He became a bus driver and worked at Estee Lauder 3 days a week. He found the original, or he founded, well, no, he found the original Aramis fragrance, like the source for it or something, which is why the office let him choose his own schedule. So they were lenient with him because he was very talented in that field, I guess. So now what this is from is this here. In 1994, Lobel, who had worked as a makeup artist, founded the Stila Cosmetics line, which she then sold to Estee Lauder in 1999. See Wikipedia personal life of Anthony Edwards, okay? They keep showing Top Gun on TV. So I was like, what's the deal with this? Then I'm like, well, I need to make a video about it. There's something deeper here going on. So as a vampire walking through cosmetics section of a mall, walking off the deal laughing. Okay, I see them like having the deal, and then this vampire walks off laughing in the cosmetics section of a mall, like all the fragrances and stuff. It's all bright in there, through a mall. So that's the vision, okay? And this is what it comes from here. So you can look at all this. And these are the spirits, okay? This right here is the spirit as well. Okay, this spirit and this spirit made this here, okay? This Estee Lauder Company's Jeepak Duman. Now, 1971, January 3rd, because Jeepak Duman, this is his lifespan here on Earth, okay? So I'm going to put on Earth, current, we'll just say reality 1, okay? Like nothing being tampered with. He wasn't like going through dimensions or anything. This is just That was his lifespan in our current, as we know, history, okay? Now, in 1971, January 3rd, Jipak was given a body of a prolemurus and head of a black man from Africa and was put on a slave ship by God. He was the best field worker in Georgia, working on the farm for 5 years and given beautiful house servants to enjoy in bed. He would bring them all cold milk from cows he treated well and would massage in the field. He joined Native Americans who fought the landowners in a surprise attack one night, and he lived with the natives in American West. Now, we'll be drawing on one of our older visions. He survived the Natalan attack and courted Powaka. Then they joined the Natalan and went to Hopi land, where he died 6 years later. Okay? So, all right. So now what all that is, okay? You've got these horsemen called the Prohorsemen, okay? And these are all prolemurus types. The white one, notice how all these are microcosms of the Revelation 6. It's all, I have many of these, okay? So this is one of them. This is the Prohorsemen. The Winding Stair, Lord of the Rings, the Takat, Enos Chimpanzee, Dennis Rodman, and Jebig-Zeus. Now, Jebig-Zeus is the Natalan, okay? So this is the white horse. Now, Leon Blot, prolemurus, is the black, okay? That's what we went over. He worked for the Burrow, okay, just like Hellboy. And then Maurice Raisman is red, and we'll go over him. And Jipak Dumont is pale. So, all right, take a look at all that. Now we'll go back. This is the Natalan who worked as a farmer. This is Jebig-Zeus, okay? So we've got that, all right? So let me get going here. Okay, here's Takat right here. And that's all those. All right. And, okay, here's the prolemurus that was force sensitive and had a bronze lightsaber. Okay. Join the Burrow. All right. So we got that. Okay, here it is. Prolemurus that had the head of a mantis shrimp. It could heal just like the Matrix twins in a ghost type sequence. Okay, remember that one. All right. Okay, Prolemurus that had the head of a lion. All right. So he was the original Han Solo character. All right. Now all this here. Okay. So this is what we're looking at. Go to Harvey Grant, Washington Bullets, Wikipedia. In 1993, he was traded to the Portland Trail Blazers in exchange for center Kevin Duckworth. Now, someone had to run that wheel, so we're doing a wheel runner today. A wheel runner is like the wheel in the sky keeps on turning. It's whoever's running that wheel as an angel type, but it's more like a cherub, like they're drivers, but they're drivers in the sky. They don't drive the human, they drive the situation. That's where the situation comes from for Jersey Shore. So, and just like, what's the situation, Captain? And Revenge of the Sith, General Grievous. Okay, so on the red carpet of the Lion King premiere last July, the Duke of Sussex collared the powerful Disney chief and advertised ex-actress partners' interest in doing voiceover work. Right, Meghan embraces Beyonce. Okay, that's a photo. All right, so that photo, okay, if you look that up, that photo and that wheel, okay, so the one running the wheel for that photo, and that the wheel for the 1993 trade, okay, is head of a demiguise, which is a Harry Potter reference, body of Prolemurus, feet of Ailanthus altissima, with roots that wrap around trees it climbs or make it stand steady. Roots are indestructible. Those are the feet, okay. Now, creature covered the wheels for these two events, okay? Climbed trees in hell for 203 years to make sure wheels were accomplished. Would wrestle demons. Okay, so that's how it ran the wheel. It was in hell running the wheel for 203 years, okay? Tree root legs would cocoon the whole body when the creature was injured. Okay, so that's how he would heal. He would heal by the tree cocooning him. All right, so now, okay, now what this is, these are the Maurice Raisman creatures. He did it all spiritually, okay? So it's a different take on these. He has his own creatures, just like the Mountain Dew Lemon creatures, kind of. So first he was Demigod's head, Prohorsemen. Second, he was Han Solo Lionhead Prohorsemen. And third, he was Mantis Shrimp Middle Earth Prohorsemen. So that's what all this is based off of. Like he did it all spiritually. I don't really know how it was all done, but Maurice Raisman in his life did all this. You know, he was the Han Solo. He was in hell. Like he was the Mantis Shrimp, Middle Earth, patrolling. Okay, so Maurice Raisman did all that. So you know, just as we say, you can, okay, say, for example, say, all right, let me think here. Say I go to swim practice every day. Say I work hard. Okay, say all that sweat that I sweat goes to a little girl in Africa who every day her walk gets easier to go get the water for her family. And she doesn't sweat as much because I'm sweating in the pool for her. It's kind of like that. Like it's a spiritual connection. Now, did that really happen? I don't know. But God would have made that happen. He would have made you the guardian angel for that person. That's just an example. I don't know if that happened. I'm just saying that that's an example of like a guardian angel type if you're both human on earth. You know, but you may actually have a guardian angel that watches over you at all times that is an actual angel spirit. You know, that's different. But I'm saying you could be someone's guardian on earth without even knowing it, just doing something spiritual. So, okay. So we got all that. Now, here's this. All right, wanted to show this clip as well.
Just for your revenge, huh? Will you enjoy it, class? There ain't nothing gonna bring your boy back.
See, there's Pawaka and the chief. See, there's Pawaka, who he saved. See, Leo went through a lot for this film. He suffered the bear attack. That was all real on screen, and he did it for the true Muslims. Okay, the true Muslims who believe in Jesus, Gondal. They believe in Gondal as Jesus.
Welcome to a new world.
And the ones that have that they go through the walking with God, basically through spiritual like weed type or ayahuasca or something, like they watch the movie spiritually is what I'm saying, and they suffer like it's all a joint connection, and their counterparts were the ones who went to the FEMA camps in America. The other Muslims, their brothers who came here during the exodus of the Middle East, which was like 2014, 2013, 2015. And Obama brought all them over. And then Trump basically put them all in FEMA camps and executed them after like not 900 days or so. So, just want to go over all that. That's why this movie means a lot to me, because I see it spiritually like it's supposed to be seen. Like I don't use anything for it. I see it, with spiritual eyes, I guess. And Leonardo DiCaprio, he represents the serpent in the garden that Eve had sex with, and that was the fall was Gondal was having sex with Tyr, and Eve went against that, and that was as the Top Gun right there, and that was how it was supposed to be, the Kelly McGillis and the Tom Cruise represented by Tyr and Gondal, and being the berserkers, their type, and then Eve chose to have the wisdom and be on bottom. And that's whenever she chose Leonardo DiCaprio to help her with that. And then he was shunned by all the serpents because of that. And, that that caused everything, Well, not everything. That's one aspect of the Bible. So, all right. Thank you, teammates. Have a good night.